The secret of Dan-Jun that human beings do not know. Dan-Jun is where the accumulation of ki energy takes place and is the only region that can store ki energy in the human body. In this region, the ki energy that remains active even after circulating through the meridian roots is gathered and stored, and also the ki energy collected through deep breathing is stored. Among the 12 meridian roots, the Susoyang triple energizer meridian roots begins from Dan-Jun. The ki energy generated from the digested food circulates throughout the body through the meridian roots and finally is gathered in the place called Dan-Jun. The light of the heaven that enters the human body through baekwae, or the top of the head, acts on the body through the body's meridian system and chakra system. Dan-Jun is also the place where the heavenly light is gathered after its action is ended. The ki energy that enters the human body through deep breathing goes through the formation of Jong-ki to become Young-ki, which acts on the body by circulating through the 12 main meridian roots. When this type of Young-ki finishes its function through the 12 main meridian roots, it is also gathered in Dan-Jun. The components of food are absorbed by the human body not only in the form of nutrients through the human digestive system, but also in the form of ki energy and light through the human meridian system. Nutrients isolated from the food digested in the digestive system are absorbed in the small intestine and pass through the liver. Then these nutrients are transported to the heart to be delivered throughout the body. The microparticles observed from the digested food in the digestive system go through the function of Wunhwa in the spleen and then the biodistillation process in the Shimpo. Through this process, these microparticles are divided into ki energy and light according to their vibrational frequencies and supplied to the whole body through the meridian roots. The extraction of nutrients from food is the secret of digestion. The isolation of ki energy from food is the secret of the biodistillation of the foe. The extraction of light from food is the secret of the meridian system. Ki energy and light are generated during food digestion. The system that supplies ki energy and light generated from the digested food to the human body is called meridian roots. Meridian roots are the passages that ki energy and light generated from food flow through, and that the light from the heaven flows through. The vibrational frequency of ki energy generated from food varies depending on the food. The vibrational frequency of light generated from food also varies from food to food. Besides, the vibrational frequency of the light supplied from the heaven depends on the type of the heavenly light. Each meridian root has a different vibrational frequency. Each of the 12 meridian roots has different vibrational frequencies in the ki energy and light that flow through it. Each of the 12 meridian roots has a different vibrational frequency, so the color of the meridian roots is different for each meridian root. The vibrational frequency of the light flowing through the 8 extraordinary or homeostatic meridian roots is different for each meridian root. The colors of the 8 extraordinary or homeostatic meridian roots are all different. The particles of the ki energy and light that flow through the 12 main meridian roots are all gathered in one place of the body after finishing their meridian circulation. Also, the particles of the ki energy and light that flow through the 8 extraordinary or homeostatic meridian roots are all gathered in one place of the body after their circulation is ended. This phenomenon is also true for the particles of the ki energy and light circulating through the systems that human beings have not known yet. This place is called Dan-Jun, where the excess ki energy and light remaining after being used by the human body are gathered and accumulated. In Dan-Jun, intangible devices and intangible systems are installed to pile up ki energy and light one by one, through which the accumulation of ki energy and light can take place. Dan-Jun has a reprocessing facility that can recycle ki energy and light that have been generated from food, and also has a system working to recycle the light of the heavens supplied through the meridian system to some extent. The vibrational frequencies of ki energy and light decrease as they circulate through meridian routes. Dan-Jun has the function of increasing the reduced vibrational frequencies of the ki energy and light that have finished meridian circulation to some extent. However, the structure of Dan-Jun cannot be seen through the current science and technology that human beings have developed so far. Dan-Jun exists in the form of interdimensional space in the lower abdomen, below the navel. The structure of Dan-Jun is as follows. Dan-Jun is equipped with the devices that accumulate ki energy and light, and the devices that increase the vibrational frequencies of ki energy and light. The ki energy and light reprocessed in Dan-Jun are supplied to the whole body through the 8 extraordinary or homeostatic meridian routes. The capacity of Dan-Jun to accumulate ki energy and light varies from person to person. The better this function, the greater power a person can exert, and the stronger endurance a person can have. As this function is enhanced, less and less food is needed for you to stay healthy. The color of Dan-Jun symbolizes the cosmic rank of the spirit soul, and thus is different for each person. whose body is dwelled by each spirit soul. Dan-Jun is not an organ aimed to directly accumulate ki energy that has come from outside through deep breathing. Dan-Jun is an invisible organ created to reprocess and recycle the extra ki energy and light remaining after being used in the body. The ki energy and light accumulated in Dan-Jun are for recycling in our bodies. The ki energy and light accumulated in Dan-Jun are like reserve power that is set aside for use in an emergency. When the function of Dan-Jun that accumulates ki energy and light is activated, the core of Dan-Jun begins to be formed. As the activity of this function increases, the number of the core of Dan-Jun increases. The core of Dan-Jun cannot be created by performing breathing practice. The core of Dan-Jun can be generated even in the body of a person who does not perform such breathing practice. Only when you are supplied with light from the core of Dan-Jun, you can continue to work without getting tired. You need the light supplied from the core of Dan-Jun to unleash tremendous power. You must have the light supplied from the core of Dan-Jun to be able to exert a high level of mental power. Only when your body is supplied with the light from the core of Dan-Jun, you can keep your body healthy and heal the bodies of other people. The light supplied from the core of Dan-Jun allows you to heal others' bodies without side effects, resulting in rapid recovery. More importantly, your body can be enlightened to become the light body only with the core of Dan-Jun. A simple gathering of clouds does not lead to the formation of rain clouds. Clouds can become rain clouds only when they have seeds of rain clouds. The core of Dan-Jun cannot be made by only the function of Dan-Jun accumulating ki energy and light. Also, it cannot be created by just practicing deep breathing or abdominal breathing for tens of years. The core of Dan-Jun is planted into the human body by the heaven and installed into Dan-Jun by the program of the heaven. The core of Dan-Jun is installed or removed according to the needs of the heaven. For example, to make a male servant sturdy and energetic, make a commander commander-like, make a queer person peculiar, make a spiritual teacher teacher-like, or make a saint saintly. This is the secret behind the core of Dan-Jun that humanity does not know. The core of Dan-Jun is related to spiritual ability and directly linked to the 8 extraordinary or homeostatic meridian roots. The core of Dan-Jun that is also directly related to physical ability can only be installed in the bodies of people who hold the promise of the heaven. The core of Dan-Jun cannot be made by human will and is under the thorough management of the heaven. As there is a need to clarify the truth of Dan-Jun, I, Captain Udeka, leave this message as a record. September 21st in 2021, Udeka wrote,